guys, this is Protractor Rohan Kaisas from Rotrack Club of Thane Premium. Welcome to our HRD initiative, You, Me and RID 3142. In these sessions, we have a guest who have an immense experience in Rotrack and have been great leaders. So, we welcome everybody in knowing and talking with our today's guest, Vinay Jakhotia. Vinay Jakhotia is a graduate in civil engineering from Mukesh Patel School, NMIMS Mumbai. He worked as a senior analyst at Ernst and Young for 2 years and is currently pursuing MBA from IIT Bombay. He has been a sports enthusiast since he was in school, with his major interest being in football, cricket, badminton, and he has also been a state level chess player and continues to play chess passionately in various competitions. He not only has his hands over sports but also in cultural activities. He is a state level dancer and has been a part of various fashion shows and plays. He is a person who believes in hard work and is open to new learnings. He has been in Rotrack for the past 5 years, served as a president for the Rotrack Club of Thane Town Wing in the year 1718 and continues to be an active member of the club. So, welcome Vinay.
Okay, so it was my school friend Nikhil Jadhav who got me into the club, Rotrack Club of Thane Town Wing. So at first, it was a very young club. So the first 2-3 months were actually quite slow for us. I was also learning how things went about in Rotrack. And then slowly, as I got involved in the club, we started to grow. I guess we were around 4 to 5 active members, and today we are more than 50. So we have come around big time, I hope. Yeah. So I guess yes, those were the first few months, and it has been a good journey. And what has kept me going is my club actually. The culture we have at the club. We barely follow any hierarchical pressure or any approval system in place. We are cool with each other. We are just close friends working together. Yeah, that's it.
That's great. And what was the first 2-3 months like? I mean, was it a good pace or it went slow?
Yeah, so we were quite a young club at that point of time. I guess it was the second year of the club after its revival in 2016. So, yeah, so at first I remember the first project I went was some soap water football thing. And at that point of time, I was like, yeah, look crazy hote hain. They are doing stupid things.
Yes.
Just
The
for
first
fun.
impression, right?
So, धीरे-धीरे I became one of those. So yeah, those were the few months, and the impression was similar.
Right.
Okay, so the biggest thing actually which Rotrack does is it provides a stage to youngsters like us. So if you want to take any risk, if you want to take up any project, we barely have any, set up stage and people supporting us for that. So Rotrack gives you that network, gives you those friends who will support you, and gives you that setup to just go for it and do your project and implement your ideas. And the best thing about it is that as and when you grow in Rotrack, you just want to and you learn how to give back to the community. No matter your interest is in cultural or networking or anything else, but end of the day you come around to community service. That's what has been my experience. That is the best thing.
Right. So that was one thing that attracted you to Rotrack.
Yeah. So I'll give you some pointers here. I will go through my professional life first. I joined Rotrack when I was in second year or third year of engineering, right? So in engineering final year, I didn't even sit for my final placements in the college.
Oh.
I was planning to join my dad and for one of his projects. So that project ended around September, and I got an Ernst and Young in October. First October was my starting date. So to get there, you need some points for a fresher to talk about in an interview. and how do you get those? You need to build up points on a CV, right? So, from what I remember about my interview as well, the first 20-25 minutes were somewhat technical and more like an intro and everything. The next 15 minutes was completely about road track.
Wow.
So they just wanted to know what initiatives I've taken, where I've worked, what I've worked on, whether I have a team spirit, I have a culture of working with people or not, and those things. So every minute detail. I remember my presidentship year just ended when the interview was scheduled with Ernst & Young. So we actually went out to discuss a couple of projects which I loved from my year and what difficulties I faced. I mean, even the interviewer was quite shocked that such a platform is there for the youngsters, and I guess that got me through the interview as well. And again, after Ernst & Young was my B school interview. In IIT Bombay, it wasn't that big of a thing, the road track part. They taught me on a lot of technical stuff. But other B school interviews which I cleared actually gave some importance to this part, that you are socially active, you are contributing back to the society, and you are working with people. So that's what is that is the requirement in the corporate world as well, right? So that really plays a big part, that you are active, you are ready to work. Those are the big things which goes out from your experience to Rotract, and how you portray it is also important.
So as we know, you got into IIT Bombay recently, and Rotract played quite a big part in that too. Apart from a lot of your academics and whatnot.
Yeah, obviously, Rotract actually not getting into IIT Bombay, but after that, I've been giving interviews for my summer internship and even getting my CV shortlisted. I guess my extracurriculars has been used, and in that Rotract is a highlight.
Right. That's a big thing for today's youth and new Rotractors. So
right.
You're
so
basically
that is the point. That gives you some points to mention on your CV. And really, just the main thing is you can consume time talking about Rotract and showing that you have worked, instead of going on and getting grilled in some technical stuff.
Exactly.
So that is the biggest advantage you will ever get.
And apart from that, what did Rotract get any changes in you or your behavior or your personal life? I mean, if you don't mind.
Why not? So coming to Rotract, I was kind of an introvert, not completely, but I always needed those icebreakers with people. I had a huge stage fright. I literally used to, melt down on the stage while speaking. I can dance on the stage, I can do some art form, but I can't speak on the stage. So my presidentship year was such a learning curve for me, that at the end of the year, I actually started enjoying the mic in hand. And I've hosted various events after that. I love to be the host for events and just to get on the stage and speak. So that is the biggest change. And apart from that, I think even in personal life, in terms of your family recognizing you as a responsible person, that yes, he could work, he has his resources as well, he has friends who are reliable, and he's doing a good deed. So that helps as well. So I had an advantage that my elder sister was actually part of a road track club. She was a part of Thane East at her time. So my family already knew a little bit about road track in advance. So that was an advantage, but still, obviously, every road tractor hears it at home that you are giving too much time over there. You need to do something better. So I'll give you one advice for this. You should know what you're doing in your career.
Exactly.
If you have tossed up your career and you are just focusing on road track, that is not going to help at all. Your family is behind you for your career. If you show them a clear path which you are following and you prove it with your whatever scores or your effort or anything, I don't think anyone will have any problem with your time in road track. Yeah, so I'll give you my personal experience, but I'll start with the general opinion that this happens because in road track also we create that formal environment.
Right.
If we are a group of people in 20s,
Yeah.
we don't need that. If we are
Yeah.
working in office, we already have that and we are fed up of it, right?
Exactly.
So it is very important for a club to have that bond between its members. And at least in our club, most of our members are just so close, even outside road track, that it doesn't even click to our mind that we are working for road track while we are doing it.
Yeah.
It's just like a regular thing for us, right?
I do relate,
That
yeah.
keeps you going. That yeah. So end of the day, you are giving time to your friends and you are enjoying it. So that keeps you going surely. So that was a general opinion. Apart from that, I guess yes, presidentship took a huge toll on me. Like you have to get up and you have to remember that you have to keep going. So this is your year. You are not getting it back again.
Salute to all
So
the
even
presidents.
even after that, while I was working with Ernst and Young, you can say 70 to 80% of the time I was traveling all over India.
Oh wow.
So at that point of time, I found it really tough to keep in touch with road track. But again, it depends upon your priorities. You will always get the odd weekend, at least alternate or third weekend back in Mumbai, or you are free. So you can plan your stuff. I had my club planning stuff when I was free. There were people who actually discussed it with me. They wanted everyone to be present. So we managed those dates. There's always a way around if you are, comfortable in the club itself and your opinion matters there. So I guess that could be worked around if you want to remain active.
True. I've seen. I mean, even after presidents passing out their years, they're so active as IPP. And it's a great deal.
So,
After a scene.
Why I will tell you.
Yeah.
Presidents are very insecure. So once you bring up your club to this level,
Right.
you can't see it going down.
You set a bar.
So the time you think that is going down, you can't reduce the level you have set. You just want your club to go up and up. That is the insecurity we all presidents have.
It's like a baby that you have created with your efforts.
Exactly. Once you have taught the baby to walk, it shouldn't forget it.
Right.
Primarily, my
Like
aim
apart from
when I
let alone your personal life, let alone your professional life. I mean, you have been into so many things, chess, dance, and whatnot. Like, what was something that Rotaract ignited?
So, one thing which was very important for me in Rotaract is it gave me a platform for social service. I was always very fond of it, but as an individual, there's always a limitation on what you can do, right? So, Rotaract kind of removed that, and my main focus has been social service all across the 5 years I've been part of Rotaract. But slowly, and however I progressed in Rotaract, my priorities have kind of shifted a little bit. Like I told you, now I love to host shows. Even I've been a part of Red, so even I enjoyed that as well. Cultural events, sports, Rise. I have enjoyed everything, but still the first priority is still social service. Yeah, I guess that would be the first Red. I was very new in Rotaract. I guess it was 2017 or 2016 itself. During Red, the first year of 314 conducting a Red. So that year, everyone was just totally gunned up. Like, we have to kill it, we have to win it. So I remember going to the rehearsals and people coming and shouting at us that you have to do better. I mean, we are already rehearsing and performing our routine properly, just the energy might be a little down. But there was such a high level of expectation. And when I came into it, I did not know that people are going to be so eager to win it, right? That's a craze about Red and even Rise for that matter. So once you are new, you don't understand that what is this? Why are people so crazy about it? But once you get that trophy in hand,
yes,
it's everything you dreamed about while all those rehearsals. So when you come in, you see that you have 20 odd clubs in the zone itself. You have numerous clubs in the district. So you get a kind of competitive spirit that I have to be better than this club, I have to be at this level. But the point is, Rotract is not a competition. At least this is what I have believed. It is not a competition. It is about what you can do. It is your time, it is your platform. Make the most of it. The ranking end of the day shouldn't matter. It's about your learning and you giving back to the society. So I think most of the people who come into Rotract come with a certain thought that they have to network, they have to do community service or anything. But somewhere down the line in this competition they forget it. So that is really something that everyone should keep in mind. What was the first aim with which you came into Rotract?
So we got to learn so much, bro, and thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. It's all my pleasure.
And all the best for your career and your
Thank you.
and your Rotract years ahead. Well, and keep inspiring us and the youth.
Surely.